What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jacob and this is Vintage by Jacob. If you are new to the channel, I am a full-time online reseller of vintage and basically any type of clothing I can get my hands on and resell online. I am a full-time seller on the Poshmark app, and that is where I make my full yearly income, like pretty much everything. I also booted on my Instagram recently and I've made a few deals to there, but it is nothing nearly like close to overcoming my Poshmark account. So if you're interested in checking out my Poshmark or my Instagram, I'll leave links to that in the description below. My Instagram is really popping off, so I'm starting to like really get into it. I'm trying to make like really cool stories and really cool content for the Instagram. So that's another great way, if you enjoy this channel, to keep up with what I do on a day-to-day basis as a full-time reseller and business owner. And with that being said, if you've never seen one of my videos, basically I just show you like the ins and outs, my day-to-day practices as a business owner and a full-time reseller. And I also do like unboxing videos, tutorials, what I'm getting in for inventory, what I'm shipping out, like what sold videos. I have some like rare vintage pickup videos, some expensive item pickup. I just have a plethora of different videos for you guys to watch, and I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So if that sounds intriguing to you, I would really appreciate it if you would consider subscribing. That could really help the growth of my channel, as well as if you actually enjoyed this video, hitting the blue thumbs up like button at the bottom. That can really help to the growth of my channel. You've heard the spiel about how the algorithm works and everything, and if you want to see me grow as a business owner and be a part of this journey, that is a great way to support my process. And lastly, if you have any feedback, criticism, anything, or you just want to talk, leave a comment in the comment section down below. I would love to talk to you guys down there. It would be super cool if we get some dialogue going down there, and yeah, everything helps, and I really appreciate you guys. Okay, so today's video is going to be a little bit different. It's kind of going to be like a vlog style video. Everything is super disorganized right now. I brought this up recently in my last video. I said I am redoing my shop, and if you don't know what my shop is, basically I work out of the basement of my house, and that is where I keep all my inventory and kind of where I conceal all my business operations. It's just super convenient. My basement is not anything special. It's an unfinished basement. It's kind of like a dungeon almost, but it works good for what I do. And I'm slowly starting to outgrow it, and it's becoming like a lot harder to process through inventory down here. So I had to reinvent my storage systems. Let me just show you guys. And excuse the mess because it is very messy. It is very messy down here. I have been busting away trying to get like a new clothing system in process. But yeah, I'll show you guys what I had before and kind of take you along through what I'm doing down here. All right. So these, my lovely racks. These are the racks I previously was using. If you can see, pretty simple. It's just a PVC pipe, not very strong. It bent right away. It actually, I don't know, it kind of exceeded my expectations a little bit. I used it for a long time. I had 2 rows, but clothes would just get piled up in the center. It was a really hard time to like control the inventory and really make it easy to process. And it, like with, as you can see here, this gap between here and there, it really sucked up a lot of the storage that I could have had because that could be filled with more inventory. So this is my old inventory system. Are these really pretty janky? I was on a budget, so that's why I did this. A pretty janky system right here. Excuse the graffiti. College kids used to live in this house, so there's graffiti all over the basement. All right, not all over, but it's not too bad. But it is what it is. So just ignore the graffiti. I did not write that, but I'm gonna leave it here. It's the history of the house, you know what I mean? So this is my old storage system, and this is my new and improved storage system. Let me back up so you can see a little bit. Yeah, look a little bit better, hopefully. All right, so I'll give you a rundown of what I got going on here. So these are big 4x4. Here, I'll show you guys the face. All right, so the old storage system behind me, was kind of failing. I needed more space for inventory. I had to rethink what I was doing down here before I move into like a storage unit or a warehouse or something, which is my plans for the future. But I'm gonna take it as frugally as I can, just so I can keep on growing my business sustainably. And here's the next step. So basically, before I had these really chintzy, I don't even know what these are, like 1x4s, I think, 1x4s, 1x6s, whatever. I had those. They did their job sufficiently, but we're moving on to bigger and better things. So I got these big 4x4 posts. These things are a beast and a tank, and as you can see from all the weight on these guys in the past, they really got a gnarly bend in them. Kind of pull up so you can see it just bows in really bad. All of them have done it, just from handling so much weight from clothes, which is to be expected. But these new guys are rock solid. I have way more clothes than these have ever held onto these, and they are like solid as a rock, which is exactly what I was looking for. So basically, I just have 2 of these big 4x4 posts, another one underneath the bottom rack for support on the bottom, and what I'm using instead of these PVC pipes, because I'm really frugal, that's the reason why I went with these in the beginning and this cheap wood, because I'm really frugal, because I'm trying to grow my business sustainably. So instead of getting like a metal bar, which can tend to be pretty expensive, I got toe straps or ratchet straps. Excuse the mess, I just tore down one. But here's what I actually ended up getting. Check these out. So I just picked these up at Walmart. They're just the generic Walmart brand. And they're these 10-foot heavy duty toe straps. Tie downs, that's what they're called. There we go. So yeah. And so far, as you can see, these things have been holding up fantastic. I can't really step out too far, but they hardly like bend at all. I mean, there's a huge load on these. I guess they hold up to about 900 pounds, so it should be sufficient for what I'm doing. It was only 10 bucks for a pack of 4. So I have one up here, one down here. There's a bottom row as well. There we go. There's the bottom one. There's the top one. And basically I just sunk these in with screws. I put a little screw right there to hold that down. And yeah, it's been pretty simple. And these things, like this new setup, is an absolute beast. I have been able to hold so much more inventory. It's like on these old racks, I like condensed what I had on one of these old racks into like a quarter of what this can hold, which is fantastic, and it is exactly what my business needed. As I'm getting more inventory, and as it's been becoming harder and harder to struggle through inventory and store it in such a relatively small space like my basement, this is the exact solution that I needed. It costed maybe 30 bucks for this whole rack that probably has close to 1,000 pieces on it, which is crazy. So for 30 bucks to hold 1,000 pieces of clothing is just, tough to beat for the money. So that's that. I kind of just wanted to give you an update because I've just been so busy. I mean, just look at this. Look at this, just this mess. I've been so busy just tearing everything down, getting things reorganized, building that, and I moved a whole bunch of stuff over here. This is my new setup over here. This is where I'll be taking the pics. I used to take pictures on that back wall. I have previous videos where you can see what this used to look like, but now I'll be taking pictures here. Check this out. this is gonna be my shipping station until I figure out a better solution. Here's some things I'm getting ready to ship out in case you're curious. This American Eagle polo. Pretty nice polo. I think I got like 15 bucks for this, so definitely a good sale. What is this? Oh, Oh, this is like an extended length H&M, the divided one, flannel shirt, so not bad. And then what is this? Oh, this is cool. This snow jet into Laconia. It's like a snowmobile shirt. Super rad. I think I got 10 bucks for this guy. And then lastly, this is more of a bigger ticket item. This Billionaire Boys Club. There we go. Jacket. I think I got 60 bucks for this, so definitely some good sales. This is just what left I have to do today to ship out. But other than that, been super busy with this and just wanted to give you guys an update. So yeah, there is my shop update. I figured I would just give one because I've been super busy today, and it's honestly just been super hectic dealing with this, but I'm super excited to get it out of the way. I'm building another rack right across from that one, organizing the rest of my inventory on that. I'm just expanding from there. So I'll take you along with the journey as I keep going through this, but it's going to be a huge improvement to what I was doing before. And it's just overall, especially for the price, is just going to be super beneficial to my business in general. So I'm super excited about it. I hope you learned a little bit in this video that you can use 4x4s and tie downs from Walmart for 30 bucks, and you can make a rack that can hold 1,000 different items. So that is fantastic. So yeah, a little bit different of a video, kind of like a vlog style video, kind of just a real, like, raw, in-depth, in the trenches video of what I'm doing today. And if you guys like that, that would be awesome if you could leave a comment down below letting me know how you feel about this style of video. And ultimately, that's kind of who I'm going to listen to and kind of cater to. I mean, my goal is to provide you content that can help you guys learn and grow as business owners, if you are one, or just to entertain you, maybe teach you something new. Idea to use those as rods is honestly working out fantastic, and I will make updates as I go. So that can be a useful trick whether or not you are a business owner or you just have a huge clothing collection and a ton of clothes that you could use something like that to help organize them. That's ultimately the goal of videos like this. And I think we're gonna wrap it up there. I appreciate every single one of you for the support so far. I appreciate every single one of you who came from Instagram and have been really liking my content on Instagram. I think that is awesome. Like I said, I'm gonna leave a link to that below in the description. And like I said earlier in this video, if you want to be a part of this journey, if you want to see exactly how I run and grow my business on a weekly basis, please consider subscribing to this channel. Also, if you really want to contribute some way to the growth of my channel and my business's success, hitting the like button is the best way to do that. And honestly, I would greatly appreciate it if you could think about hitting the like button. But like I said, it's completely up to you. It's just something I would really appreciate. And if you have any feedback or criticism or something to say, put it in the comment section below. That would be awesome, and I would love to talk to you guys down there. But yeah, just a little midweek update on what I'm doing. I have a super cool video planned for Friday, and I will see you then. Peace.